Two ways about it. Climate change is the big hot topic, isn't it? It's on every news bulletin. We're told time and time again that the world is in danger. And I think many of us truly know that. But of course, if you're a senior member of the British monarchy, some say it's rather brave to come out against the, shall we say, mantra that's been delivered daily on news bulletins. And more so when your brother, His Majesty the King, is very much an eco-warrior, alongside, of course, the future king, very much in the future, the Prince of Wales, Prince William. But that's not really stopped this particular senior royal speaking out more bluntly. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. And yes, climate change, whether we like it or not, is a hot topic. I don't know about you, but I remember in my sort of younger days, it was called global warming. Do you remember that? And we were all told not to use hairspray and aerosols and stuff because we were just killing the planet. Then seemingly it's got to a more fashionista climate change, hasn't it? You kind of think, okay, when did it shoot from that to that? You get the picture. But what's interesting here, as you can see, Prince William himself has that big charity thing called Earthshot, which is proving very successful and very much connecting with the Generation Z, as they call it, the younger people. These are the people that are concerned naturally about the planet in the future. After all, it will become their planet. But then again, many people are now taking the side of Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal, Princess Anne. Very much a no-nonsense sort of gal is Princess Anne. I like her a lot, as many people who watch this channel know. Met her on a number of occasions, just a great lady, speaks her mind, very down to earth, and let me tell you, you wouldn't want to cross her. Do you know what I'm saying? But what's interesting, a new interview from a couple of years ago has re-emerged, and basically she's claimed that, climate change for her is a non-topic. She just sort of says, well, look, it's the way of the world. It comes and goes. It's how we manage the ground, the earth, that type of thing. Very much against exactly what His Majesty the King has been stating. I mean, recently, he even unveiled a climate clock over here in the very heart of London. So you can see where his heart lies. But according to a very good source close to the Princess Royal, she won't have any of this nonsense and literally sticks to her own mantra and her own mind, as one can imagine. And I can't imagine also His Majesty the King wanting to take on the likes of his younger sister, Princess Anne, over things like this. But what's really been interesting about this particular interview re-emerging, as it were, was how many people are now saying that, they agree with her. That, of course, it evolves in certain cycles, etc. I think I shared this with you before. I remember being in a cafe once in the beautiful coastal resort of Eastbourne in Sussex. And what was interesting was they had a picture of some Edwardian ladies on the beach in the middle of July. And from nowhere, and this was in 1913, a flurry of snow came down. And it literally said in this piece, everybody was rather shocked. It'd been a boiling hot day, and literally in the middle of nowhere, snow appeared. You can imagine how frightening that would have been for those ladies without all this alleged scientific resource that we have today. But they just took it in their stride and people moved on to the next thing. So as ever, I'd love to know, do you agree with Princess Anne and her, it will correct itself in time? Or do you believe more in line really with His Majesty the King about a climate awareness emergency and indeed his eldest son, the Prince of Wales, Prince William, and his Earthshot? Who's talking the sense to you the most out of the royals? As ever, I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Neil Sean, about to dash off before I get caught in the rain in the very heart of London.